I'm Gonna Be is a song written and performed by Scottish duo The Proclaimers, and first released as the lead single from their 1988 album Sunshine on Leith. Although it failed to reach the top 10 in either the UK or Ireland on its initial release, it has since become their most popular song worldwide, initially becoming a #1 hit in Iceland, before reaching #1 in both Australia and New Zealand in early 1989, and in 1993 the song reached the top 5 on both the US Billboard Hot 100 and Canadian Hot 100 charts following its appearance in the film Benny Joon. In 2007 the Proclaimers re-recorded the song with English comedians Peter Kay and Matt Lucas for the comic relief charity, scoring a #1 hit in the UK. I'm Gonna Be has become a live staple at the Proclaimers concerts. The duo played it at Edinburgh €50,000 The Final Push at Murrayfield Stadium on July 6, 2005, the final concert of Live 8, to symbolise the conclusion of the Long Walk to Justice. The song was mainly written by Craig Reid in mid-1987 while waiting to travel to a Proclaimers concert in Aberdeen. Reid recalled, "I can remember sitting at the piano and the chords just came to me. I reckon I wrote the whole thing in 45 minutes. I knew that it was a good song, maybe even a single, but I had no idea how popular it would become." Reid has said that the band's earnings from the song are about 5 times the rest of their catalogue combined. Track listing: all tracks written and composed by Charlie and Craig Reid, except where noted. 7 inches single, I'm Gonna Be a €337, Better Days a €314, 12 single, I'm Gonna Be a €337, Better Days a €314, Teardrops a €233, CD single, I'm Gonna Be a €337, Better Days a €314, Teardrops a €233, I Can't Be Myself a €230. Charts and certifications. Comic relief version: in 2007 the Proclaimers re-recorded the song with Peter Kay and Matt Lucas as their characters Brian Potter from Phoenix Nights and Andy Pipkin from Little Britain respectively. There is a slight change in the title of the song, with the parentheses placed around I'm Gonna Be rather than 500 miles. The lyrics also include a change, with the words Roll 500 miles replacing Walk 500 miles, because the characters Brian Potter and Andy Pipkin are both in wheelchairs. I'm Gonna Be, 500 Miles was released as a charity single for Comic Relief immediately following its performance on the Comic Relief 2007, The Big One television show on BBC One on March 16, 2007. It reached number 3 on the official UK singles chart on download sales alone, and 1 week later reached number 1, where it remained for 3 weeks. It sold 126,000 copies in its first week, making it the biggest-selling number 1 of the year up to that point. Its sales were double that of the official Comic Relief single by Girls Aloud vs. Sucha Babes, and their cover of Aerosmith's Walk This Way. The song ended 2007 as the year's 8th biggest-selling single in the UK. Kay also directed a video clip of the song featuring himself as Brian Potter, Lucas as Andy, David Williams as Lou, the Proclaimers and an audience of celebrity guests, comprising Johnny Ball, David Beckham, David Bellamy, Dusty Bin, Tony Blackburn, Stan Boardman, Basil Brush, Bob the Builder, Bucks Fizz, Cannon and Ball, Bob Carolges and Spit the Dog, Jasper Carrot, Keith Shegwin, Jimmy Cricket, Tess Daly, Bobby Davro, Carol Decker, Leslie Garrett, Claire Grogan, Paul Henry, Fraser Hines, Siobhan Redmond, Elton John, The Crankies, Bert Kwok, Bonnie Langford, Eddie Large, Michael Lavelle, Limahl, Kenny Lynch, Des Lynam, Timmy Mallet, Amanda Mealing, Jenny McAlpine, Terry Nutkins, Bill Oddie, Paul O'Grady, Postman Pat, Wendy Peters, Robert Powell, Rod, Jane and Freddie, Rupert the Bear, Shower Addy, Status Quo, Kathy Staff, Frank Sidebottom, Sonia, Dennis Taylor, David Tennant, Willie Thorne, Kate Thornton, Dave Lee Travis, Roy Walker, Louis Walsh, Pete Waterman, Lizzie Webb, Sally Whittaker, June Whitfield and Gary Wilmot. Osama bin Laden, Lord Lucan and Shergar are also falsely credited as appearing in the video. Track listing CD single, I'm Gonna Be, 500 Miles a €341, I'm Gonna Be, 500 Miles a €339, The enhanced CD and DVD also featured the promotional video for the song and a photo gallery. Charts and certifications. Popular culture. The song is often played in the warm-up before the Scotland football team matches when playing at home at Hampden Park in Glasgow, and again when the team scores. The same is true for the Scottish rugby team at Murrayfield Stadium, although since 2013 a mashup version of the song mixed with David Guetta's Titanium, a Midnight Oil's Beds Are Burning has been used as well. The song is also often played at Easter Road before Scottish Premiership side Hibernian's home matches. The song is also sometimes played when Hibs score a goal. Scottish darts player Robert Thornton uses the song as his walk-on song. In 2007, Alvin and the Chipmunks covered the song, with minor lyric changes, for their video game Alvin and the Chipmunks. At the end of the fourth series of the new Doctor Who, a video of the cast and crew of the show singing and dancing along to the song was released, as a farewell to David Tennant, Russell T. Davies, and other key players in the show's development. Hailing the shift into the Stephen Moffat era of the show. The song was also very popular in Spain in the late 1990s thanks to TV advertisements. It was a reference song for the ads of Repvas one of the first private telecommunications companies in Spain. The song is also featured on the How I Met Your Mother episode Arriva de Si, Fiero, in which it is revealed that the character Marshall has had a cassette tape with the song on it stuck in his car for years. Commentary on the song's unlimited replay value follows. It remained a running gag for the rest of the series. This song is also featured on the Grey's Anatomy episode in Season 9 Readiness Is All, when Matthew proposes to April in a surprise flash mob to this song. The song is featured in the movies Bachelorette, Identity Thief, Benny and Joon, Burke and Hare and Pitch Perfect. It is also featured in the movie The Angel's Share directed by Ken Loach, which won the jury prize at the Cannes Film Festival in 2012. A cover of the song was recorded by Down by Law on their album Punk Rock Academy Fights and G. The song is sung in the television series The Café by Rolf Little and cast to close out the final episode of Season 1, Deal or No Deal. The song is also sung in the 2014 Australian film 500 Miles by the lead actor Pete Valley to the lead actress Ebony Nave in a quite iconic scene that is set in a small country town pub. In 2011, the Daily Mail reported that the song inspired a fan, Lindsay, to tease her boyfriend, Liu Peiyan. She would marry him only if he walked 1,000 miles for her, and that he, not realizing that she was joking, set out to walk from his home in Anyang, China, to her home in Guangzhou, 1,000 miles away. In 2015, Budweiser's Super Bowl ad features a cover version of this song by Sleeping at Last. In the same year it also laid the basis for song Magna Carta 800 Years, which was a tribute to Magna Carta in the rebooted version of Horrible Histories. This song appears in a commercial for Lunchables as a promotion for their new product, Cabobles. The song appeared in the fourth episode of Hindsight. References. External links, full lyrics of this song at Metro Lyrics, video on YouTube.